So we're here at UltraFlex in Derby. Yeah, we're kind of going on tour now.
Yeah, we're definitely on tour.
Yeah, because
100%.
we're venturing out, man. We're venturing out. And if you haven't watched our review before, we do our review of 4 things, which are cleanliness, vibe,
space,
and
equipment.
So where do you want to start now?
Vibe. Let's go with vibe.
Okay, we'll start with vibe. So we've come in here today.
Yeah.
And when I first came in here, I thought the music they were playing was very commercial.
Yeah.
It was very much like your default gym, your default music.
Yeah,
you're playing on the PS1. You know what I'm saying? your demo kind of tunes. Like you'd be playing on Ridge Racer and them thing there. But as the sessions went on, you're getting a little bit more Central C, a little bit of your heady one. Yeah. Which I thought was a bit better in terms of the music, because you know what? We like to hear a bit of the music that we like to enjoy while we're training. So I thought that was good. Do you want to touch on music?
Nah. You know what it is? I think by the time we got into the training part of it being here, I didn't even take no notes on the music this time. Yeah. I noticed when it switched. But I didn't notice. I didn't find it annoying. The one thing I did find annoying, like I said to you, for me was
the house, how loud the speakers were.
How loud the speakers were upstairs. Yeah. You get me? That's the only thing with regards to that. It was really welcoming.
Yeah.
When we come here, spoke to the guy on the front desk. I told him what we come here to do.
Told him, yo, with your reviews, you're like, okay.
But yeah, but now welcoming, very welcoming.
Yeah.
Showed us where everything is. I said, yeah, just go in and do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Spoke to him about the more busier days as well.
The footfall.
And what scored. Yeah, just give a little regular chit chat with him. In terms of the people that have been in here, I feel like the interactions that we've had have been all right. There's not been anything where it's
I agree.
What's it called? Obviously, this is a really good gym, so I feel as though people are used to having people out with cameras and filming and whatever. A couple people with their professional cameras doing what they're doing. So
trust me,
it's not really like a case where you've got eyes on you like, hold on, why are these not filming?
Even with for me, what I noticed in this gym in regards to vibe as well, it's a lot of bodybuilders in here. Yeah, like it's a bodybuilding gym.
Yeah,
this is a gym that I've been to where it's clear. Yeah, this is a bodybuilding gym. There's some real whammed off geezers. They've stepped on stage a few times.
Well, to be honest,
and women.
We'll go into this talking about it in the space, but you know that when you walk into the gym, you know that people who
because they've got it. Yeah. And what I also like about the vibe in here. Now, I'm not saying other gyms ain't got this, but it's something I picked up immediately. And the reason why it sticks out to me, because I'm a visual person. So when you walk into this particular gym, there's a lot of motivational quotes everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're plastered over some sort of bodybuilder. Do you know what I mean? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You got Ronnie Coleman over there as well. You got Muhammad Ali.
They've got some pictures of me in here as well.
Yeah, eating flipping.
Go on.
Cadbury's cream eggs.
Yeah, I eat cream eggs. Yo, shout out the white chocolate cream eggs. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man, I think the vibe is enhanced because you look around. If you're having a day where you're just like not motivated, you get me? You look up and you're reading something. And for me personally, that would just immediately make me pick up my training and intensity.
Unless you're illiterate and you can't read.
But even if you can't read,
you got pictures.
You got pictures.
Visuals.
You get me? You got pictures. You got pictures, man. So yeah, man. For vibe, what you say?
I'm gonna go with a 3.5.
I'm gonna go with a 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 4. No, tell a lie. Yeah, a 3.5. A 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. Okay, that's ideal for this year.
Yeah. So where do you want to go from there? I think that we should go and talk about from there anyways, because we touched on a little bit of it anyway. I think we should talk about the space.
Yeah.
So we've come here now to the UltraFlex Derby gym, and it's quite easy to see. They've got parking, and again, we always say it's a major plus when you've got parking.
Also, it's a franchise. Just remember that. Carry on.
Yeah, so there is other branches of this in other places.
Up north.
Yeah. So we've come here, And when you enter the place already, you already get a clean look when you come in there, quite polished. Yeah. They've got the entrance has got their shop where they've got all the items that you can buy things from, whether that be food, whether that's merchandise. And they've got videos as well. They've got TVs that are showing like videos of people working out or whatever whatnot. So you already get a good vibe when you walk in.
Breakfast bar as well.
Breakfast bar.
Got a table if you want to have a little meeting.
Yeah.
Right in reception for your free to use as well.
Yeah, definitely. So from the entrance, it was really good. One thing I will say is, when we first got in here, there was like, we need a day pass. They're like, okay, then day pass £15. We was like, £15?
Yeah.
So I thought, that's a bit steep.
It is.
But when they spoke about them having is it a jacuzzi or they've got a,
they've got a plunge bath here.
They've got a plunge bath
and they've got the sauna
and they've got a sauna.
Yeah.
And when you come in here and look at the space they've got and what's in that space, you understand why there's a £15 price for the day pass. Because a lot of gyms that we've been to, their day pass has been varying from around £7 to £7 to £10, £12.
Yeah.
And I feel as though when you look at what's in here, you kind of think, okay then. It kind of
for me, you be finished. So just to interject on that, so I've got a bit of a rebuttal for that, because £15, it gives you access to all these things, but I still think £15 steep for a day pass. I think that's really steep for a day pass, man. I think this is a bodybuilding gym. Yeah, let's be honest, it's a bodybuilding gym, and the only justifiable added extra that you get additionally, realistically for me, is the sauna and the plunge bath. Now, if you go and join somewhere like another gym that we've been to, we're not going to name it because we're not doing no name.
I can say, go on.
No. There's other gyms that the day pass is cheaper, but you still get a lot. You get a lot more. You get quite a lot more.
Yeah,
I mean. But I don't know with that gym. Sorry, if the plunge bath and the sauna
is included in
the day pass. I'm guessing it would be, but then I don't know. So we can't be held to that. But I just think £15. When we got told £15, we was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was like,
do you know what I mean? So we didn't research the price. So
yeah. On entrance, there's a members wall of fame. So when you come into this gym, when we mentioned about motivation, you'll come in this gym, you will know, you'll know that there's people who come to this gym who know what they're about, and they've the trophies. You know what I mean? So that's really good. I think that when you come in here, again, you want to feel motivated when you come into a gym. I feel like, yo, I'm in a proper place where there's no messing about here. And if I want to get advice and guidance from people, there's people in here who have got the, got the label to show it, that they can give me the advice and guidance that I need to help me to progress where I'm going.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the things I was going to say in terms of what I was going to add in terms of the £15 being why I thought that it was kind of reasonable, not reasonable, but I understood why it was £15. Is because, again, when you enter this gym, again, as you can see from behind us and from the shots that we put in here, it's red and black theme. So already there's a theme throughout the gym. So everyone who's coming here forever, it's going to be your influencers, or you just enjoying a good aesthetic. You're going to come in here and you're going to be like, you know what? I can get good shots. Everything that we've filmed in here, I would say, has been clean.
Yeah, 100%. No. In that sense, in regards to that, definitely.
In terms of those things, I'll come back to the £15, but in terms of the aesthetic in here, I think the aesthetic in here is really good. As you can see, there's two floors. There's two floors to this gym, so there's a lot of equipment on your ground floor. They've got I don't want to touch it too much, but they've got powerlifting station at the back, and then upstairs you've got more of your cardio equipment. That's going into equipment a bit more. 2 levels. Mirrors everywhere. So all you vain people that are coming in here, there's no broken mirrors. You ain't getting no bad look. All good mirrors. So
man. Just to add to space, I think the way they've done it is you walk in and you've got the benches and the dumbbell space along with the cables. You've got two sets of cable areas as well. Well, equipment, and I think it's very spacious. At the back, it's very compact. Do you know what I mean? They've got a lot of machines, which you'll see. There's a lot of machines at the back, a lot, and even upstairs. But they've utilized it well. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the one side of the gym is very spacious, the other side is a bit rammed, and I think I would have balanced it so it's consistent throughout. Do you get me? Because like I said, once you're over one side of the gym, you're like, yeah, it's calm. You go over there, it's just there's a lot of machines, and then upstairs as well. I think it's not. Listen, I'm critiquing in it. I'm critiquing.
He's still bench about £15.
Yeah, basically, that's what it is.
He wants to make sure, yo.
Nah, space. They've done well. They've done well. I think the way everything's as well. The different areas have you work in different muscle groups. And it's labeled. So when you walk into an area, you're not confused about okay, what's in this area. It tells you legs, shoulders, arms, abs, but like it's all labeled. You can't miss it, and I think that's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's perfect also for people who are your not so regular gym goers.
Yeah, new to it.
They're coming here, and a lot of the times you might be scared to kind of ask someone, oh, what body part does this work? If you come here,
we've seen them joke videos online where someone's using the machine wrong and everyone's looking at them like, bruh,
that's not for that.
But you know, okay, if you're in the back area, you know you're not meant to be doing nothing with legs in that area. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I think that's a good thing in here. It's like everything in here, like you said, is clean and clear, concise. You can't miss nothing in here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, space.
What are you giving them?
I'll give them a 4.5.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.5.
I'll give them 4.5. So yeah, I'm giving them a 4.5 for the space as well. I think that from that we should go on to equipment, because we touched on equipment a bit anyways. So one thing I will say is you are getting machines in abundance. I think you get. I think that you're in terms of the equipment that they've got in here, there is a lot for.
Listen.
Go on.
Listen. They've got a power lifting area. You're a power lifter. They've got a circuit area, circuits. They've got boxing ring. They haven't got the cage, but they've got something.
They've got MMA. They've got MMA matting in a square area, so it allows you to go in there and still feel as though you're in the octagon doing your MMA.
So they've got that. They've got what? 1, 2, 3, 5 squat stations. 5 Smith machines.
He's gonna be listing things in multiple.
5 Smith machines.
There's not just one machine for a particular
muscle group. There's like. At minimum, I think there's 3 to 1. In every like, so if you're working delts, rare delts, you won't have to be queuing up. There's multiple of everything.
And this is why I was gonna say, in terms of when you were talking about the space and talking about there being not overcrowded, but there being a lot of congestion over there. I think that although it's congested in terms of there's a lot of machines that are close in close proximity, because there's 3 of one or 4 of one. You're not necessarily going to be like, oh, I'm right next to someone. You're going to be like, if I can't use that one, I'll use the one next to it, or the another one next to you. You know what I mean? So I think that it allows you to come to this gym and never feel like you need to be like, excuse me, mate, how many sets have you got left? Because
we haven't done once in here, and at one point it was busy. And just adding to equipment as well, they've got a lot of different. Like they've got equipment that we haven't seen before. And some of them are so simple but effective. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's where they've won a bit on equipment as well. Because for back, for example, everyone knows there's a number of variations for back. And I feel like they haven't missed nothing. And that's just an example with back. It's the same with legs. As you'll see that there's a leg machine that we've never done. It's like a hack squat machine, but it's something that we've never used before. And it's like, okay, cool. And it was sick as well. So I think in equipment, they've got the standardized equipment, but they've also found they found good one-off equipment for people to use that's unique to this gym.
So I was going to touch on that World Cup, that's what Daz was going to mention in terms of although there is a scheme of red equipment, that doesn't necessarily mean that all the equipment is the same brand.
It's not.
So we've seen a lot of
Atlantis.
There's a lot of the what's it called? What was the Leco one?
Gym Leco. There's no Panata in here. There's that Prime.
Certain Prime.
A lot of Atlantis. I've never really heard of some of them in here, but the ones I haven't heard of are the one-off equipment machines. So I feel like they've done well. The dumbbells go up to 100 as well.
Which is really good. Because
another thing about the equipment, that they ain't playing with. Again, this is a franchise. Everything's branded up.
Man.
So although we're saying they've got equipment from different equipment suppliers, they're making sure their brand is on everything.
Yeah, stamped on it, man.
Stamped on it, dumbbells, everything, benches, everything. And I think that's sick as well. I think also with equipment, this has been open since 2023, I believe, and you wouldn't think it because nothing looks overused.
Yeah.
None of the benches, none of the levers ripped, nothing like that.
And what I will say is, was there any machine that we saw that was like, not even that, did any of them say out for maintenance?
Nah, none of them. None of the machines said out for maintenance, and I think that's a good thing because busy gym means high maintenance, but the high maintenance is being maintained.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? I think I think is there anything they've got bumper weights in abundance as well.
Yeah.
The track that we're currently standing on.
Yeah. Big track.
It's a big track. It's a big track. Takes up a lot of space, but it makes sense. And I think it's good the way they pull it, where they positioned it, because it just opens the gym out and separate. Aesthetically, it looks really good.
And you know, even that aesthetically as well, the fact that it's between the leg machines and the chest machines.
Yeah.
I feel as though if you're doing legs and you want to, let's say for instance, you want a superset and you want to do where it's like a squat, lunges, whatever, dumbbells. They've got it in the right place.
They've really put thought into it, which naturally you'd expect. I think the standards are just going to keep going up and up and up with these gyms that are opening now. Hopefully there's one of these more local to us.
Do you
know what I mean? Because we're up in East Midland at the minute. So yeah, man. So what are you saying for equipment?
For equipment,
I think we can't.
I'm gonna go 5.
Same. Giving it a 5. You can't not go 5. I think have to give it a 5, man. They've got things adding to equipment where you place all your handles.
Yes, I know. As soon as I get I looked.
It's simple and effective.
Yeah.
Like, rather than putting them in a box, rather than just putting them to the side and whatever, they've got these little stations.
Yeah, these little cylinders that what's it called, that holding they've got like hangers on for you to hang on.
Yep.
All the equipment.
Yep.
So it's never going to be loosely put on the floor. You're never going to be needing to be looking around for anywhere. And
they've got multiple of everything.
Yeah.
I think they've got 2 of everything. So you never, again, it's not, you get me, there's enough, man.
Yeah,
so yeah, man, I think equipment
5. I think this is we normally do it for cleanliness, but first, I think the first time for equipment, if I could give it more for equipment, I would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because as I said, there's equipment in abundance.
For everyone.
Yeah. So
if you're one of them seasoned lifters that knows, you come here and you'd be super happy. We've seen someone here that we know is from Wolverhampton. They've travelled here to train for must be for the same reasons we're saying, innit? Do you know what I mean?
So last but not least, but I think it's something that we don't really need to be on here for too long. Is the cleanliness.
It's a 5.
It's a 5, man.
It's a 5. There's nothing out of place. There's no dust anywhere. The toilets / changing rooms clean. I like how they've incorporated the sauna, and I'm guessing it's in both women and male and female changing areas. The saunas within the actual space. Do you know what I mean? I like how it's all been presented. The taps are high, like even the taps wash high quality. You don't have to touch them.
Oh, so they got there. What's it called?
It's the fan. It's the dry thing, and the water comes out the middle.
Okay,
it's proper, man. It's proper.
One thing I will say is, in most gyms that we've been to, in terms of the maintenance, we've seen a member of staff or staff members going around looking what's it called.
Yeah.
We have not seen one member of staff going around and cleaning. And you know what that means? That means that people in this gym
respect it enough. They respect it enough and they put their things away.
They put things away. You ain't gonna see no bottle. Is that yours?
Nah, trust me. Mine's there, but obviously he's working there.
You're not gonna see no bottles just around the gym. You're not gonna see no wrappers or anything.
Nothing like that.
Any of that. People are taking care of this gym, and I just hope, again, any gym that you go to, you're taking care of that gym like it's your own gym. When we go to these gyms now, you lead by example. You're seeing people taking care of the gym, you take care of the gym. So any gym you go to, man, just take care of the gym and put your things away.
Yeah, for sure.
Put your things away, man.
Nah, put the weights away.
Nah, put your things away.
No, put your weight. Nah. And on that note, DAZZ YEEZ
we don't
to the world.
We don't know how much our points are.
Oh,
we'll put them down here.
Yeah.
But as we say in all our reviews, come and try out for yourself. If you got £15 spare,
£15 spare, and you're willing to travel, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, man.
Head down here, man. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
And yeah, man. We're out.